People love the idea of getting rich quick. It's a fantasy that's as old as time itself. And what better way to chase that dream than through gambling? From the bright lights of Vegas casinos to the ubiquitous scratch-off tickets at the gas station, the temptation is everywhere. Millions around the world try their luck at slot machines, lotteries, and roulette tables, hoping for that life-changing win. But why is this allure so powerful? Why are we so drawn to the possibility of instant riches, even when the odds are stacked against us? The answer lies in the very nature of gambling itself. It's a game of chance, where anyone at any moment could hit the jackpot. This hope, however fleeting, is a powerful motivator. It taps into our deepest desires for financial security, freedom, and a life of luxury. We see stories of lottery winners and casino triumphs, and we can't help but imagine ourselves in their shoes. The truth is, gambling is more than just a game. It's a complex interplay of psychology, technology, and mathematics, all designed to keep us hooked on the promise of a big win, even as the house always maintains its edge. Gambling is more than just wanting to win money. It's about the experience. The flashing lights, the spinning reels, the anticipation of a big win, these all trigger a rush of excitement in our brains. When we gamble, our bodies release dopamine. This is a feel-good chemical. It makes us happy and excited. This dopamine rush is the same whether we win or lose. So even when we're losing money, our brains are telling us to keep playing for that next hit of dopamine. This is why gambling can be so addictive. Our brains become wired to seek out that feeling of excitement and reward. Slot machines are the most popular form of gambling. They're also the most profitable for casinos. But how do they work? The answer lies in a piece of technology called a random number generator, or RNG. The RNG is a computer program that generates thousands of random numbers every second. Each number corresponds to a different symbol on the slot machine's reels. When you press the spin button, the RNG selects a random number, which determines the symbols that will appear on the reels. Older, mechanical slot machines used physical reels with a limited number of symbols. This meant the odds of winning were fixed and easier to calculate. Modern digital slots, however, use virtual reels controlled by the RNG. This allows for a far greater number of possible combinations and makes it impossible to predict the outcome of any given spin. The RNG ensures that every spin is completely random and independent of previous spins. This means there's no such thing as a hot or cold machine. Your chances of winning are the same on every spin, regardless of how much you've won or lost in the past. Lotteries are another popular form of gambling that prey on our desire for easy money. The idea is simple: pick the right numbers and you could win millions. But the reality is far less glamorous. The odds of winning a major lottery jackpot are astronomically low, often in the hundreds of millions to one. Despite this, many people cling to the belief that they can crack the lottery code. They spend hours analyzing past winning numbers, looking for patterns and trends. They buy into elaborate systems and strategies, convinced that they found the key to predicting the next winning combination. The truth is, lottery draws are completely random events. Each number has an equal chance of being drawn, regardless of past results. There's no secret formula, no magic system that can predict the outcome. Section 5. Beating the house when cheaters get lucky. The history of gambling is rife with tales of daring heists and ingenious cheats. From card counting at blackjack tables to rigging roulette wheels, people have been trying to outsmart the house for centuries. In the past, cheating methods often relied on sleight of hand, rigged devices, or exploiting loopholes in security. However, as technology has advanced, so too have the methods of detection and prevention. Modern casinos are fortresses of surveillance, equipped with sophisticated cameras, facial recognition software, and RFID chips embedded in chips and cards. These measures make it extremely difficult to get away with cheating in today's gambling world. Section 6. Mastering the odds skill-based gambling. While games like slots and lotteries are purely based on chance, some forms of gambling do involve an element of skill. Poker and blackjack, for example, require players to make strategic decisions based on their understanding of probability, odds, and their opponent's tendencies. In poker, skilled players use their knowledge of hand probabilities, betting patterns, and psychology to gain an edge over their opponents. They bluff, they read body language, and they make calculated risks to maximize their winnings. Blackjack, while simpler than poker, also involves strategic decision-making. Players need to know when to hit, stand, double down, or split their cards based on the dealer's up card and their own hand. Card counting, a technique that involves keeping track of the cards that have been dealt, can give skilled players a slight advantage over the house. Section 7. The dark side of the coin: gambling addiction. For some, gambling is a harmless form of entertainment, but for others, it can spiral into a dangerous addiction with devastating consequences. Gambling addiction, also known as compulsive gambling or pathological gambling, is a serious mental health disorder that can ruin lives. People with gambling addiction have an uncontrollable urge to gamble, even when they know they can't afford it. They may lie to loved ones, steal money, or rack up huge debts to fuel their addiction. Section 8. Recognizing the problem. Are you at risk? Recognizing the signs of gambling addiction is crucial for seeking timely help. Some common red flags include spending more time and money gambling than intended, chasing losses, trying to win back money that's been lost, lying to family and friends about gambling habits, feeling restless or irritable when not gambling, experiencing financial problems due to gambling. If you or someone you know exhibits these signs, it's essential to reach out for professional help. Gambling addiction is treatable and recovery is possible with the right support. Section 9. Seeking help, resources and support. If you're struggling with gambling addiction, know that you're not alone. There are resources available to help you overcome this challenging condition. Support groups. Organizations like Gamblers Anonymous offer peer support and a safe space to share experiences and coping strategies. Therapy. Cognitive behavioral therapy, also known as CBT, has proven effective in treating gambling addiction. Helplines. National helplines provide confidential support and referrals to treatment resources. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Taking the first step towards recovery is crucial for regaining control of your life and finances.